Say what now? Let's dive into some piping hot tea about Brat, Judy Dupart, and a whole lot of messy drama. This story's got more twists than a pretzel factory, so let's get into it.
It was so quick that it just happened. Like, the bottle just on top of my head. Before I can do it, I mean, I'm just standing there, just relaxed and just open.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, the streets are talking and they're saying Brat and Judy's marriage is crumbling faster than a sandcastle in a tsunami, but hold on to your wigs because this tea is about to get scalding. Apparently, Brat isn't just looking to end things, she's going for full custody of their son. Now, to win that battle, she might need to prove she's the better parent. And that's where Judy's alleged diabolical evil ways come into play. But let me tell you, besties, Brat might want to think twice before she starts throwing stones in that glass house of hers.
Don't ignore me. Bad enough my child can't get a "What's up, Lil James? How you doing? How things going?" You know, all he got was lies like, "Hey, I'ma take you here for your birthday." Never happened. "I'ma take you here just because." Never happened. Everything y'all seen my child get, that's all he got. Everything that y'all seen him get. If y'all didn't see him get it, he didn't get it.
Now, let's dive into the deep end of this drama pool, shall we? It seems like Judy's got some skeletons in her closet, and they're doing the cha-cha slide right out into the open. One of the biggest scandals involves a child star named Lil James. Buckle up, because this tea is hotter than a jalapeno on the sun.
We want to be done with that contract. The contract that everybody thought we signed that changed our life. And it was, no, that wasn't the case.
For those of you who need a refresher, Lil James was this adorable little comedian who went viral when he was about 6 or 7 years old. Judy, being the savvy businesswoman she is, saw an opportunity and reached out to his family. Now, this isn't the first time Judy's tried to ride the coattails of child stars to promote her products. But honey, this situation went south faster than a snowbird in winter. According to the grapevine, things didn't go Judy's way, and she allegedly turned on Lil James faster than you can say kaleidoscope hair products. Sources claim she had this poor baby believing he wasn't funny anymore. Can you believe it? It's like telling Beyoncé she can't sing. Absolutely ridiculous. But wait, it gets worse. Apparently, Judy locked Lil James into some kind of contract that was siphoning money away from him like a vacuum cleaner on steroids. The child's mom spilled some serious tea about this contract situation, and let me tell you, it's messier than a toddler eating spaghetti.
Don't forget, she told me to quit my job. She got me for me to go work at her warehouse. Oh yeah. Sis was shipping out them products to make a little change for her children, because what she was giving was not enough. So yeah, it was right. It don't tell you nothing because I ended up watching it. So it was, I'm gonna pay your rent, which is $1,400. It was $1,400. I'm gonna pay you $1,500 for pro. We were supposed to be getting money off the shirts, but that went left real fast. And plus, it was pointless because once we got the first big walk back of the shirts, she took us off dump for putting the money into the shirts. Then, like, amount went for shipping and handling. And what was left, we had to split that in half. Although we was the ones going in that warehouse shipping out the shirts, sending the emails. It was, yeah. I get half, you get the other half, because we business partners. But once business partners moved, after she told me she would not move and leave me there by myself, it's like, girl, I don't have time for you. Like, I'm about to just get this one on to do this job, this one on to do this job. Only job we had was do the 4 posts for $1,500 a month and learn how to work TikTok.
Now let's switch gears to another alleged skeleton in Judy's closet, and this one's darker than a black hole. There are whispers about a child who tragically drowned in Judy's pool. While it might have been a horrific accident, what's got people side-eyeing Judy is how she reportedly handled the aftermath. According to the streets, Judy tried to frustrate the grieving mother and threw her former assistant and ex-bestie, Shea Solich, under the bus faster than you can say, "Not my fault." There was even a lawsuit filed for wrongful death, and honey, the details are more shocking than a plot twist in a telenovela. Let me break it down for you. Back in the summer of 2018, Judy offered Shea a job with Kaleidoscope and had her move to New Orleans. Shea was doing everything from arranging flights to paying bills. She was basically Judy's right-hand woman. Fast forward to September 5th, 2019. A 4-year-old child named Andy, the son of Kia Joan Juliet Walker, tragically drowned in Judy's pool. A year later, Judy found herself in hot water with a wrongful death lawsuit. Here's how it allegedly went down. Kia arrived at Judy's fancy Lakeview house in New Orleans to do her makeup. Shea, who was working for Judy at the time, answered the door. Now, this house had a pool without any security fence or covering. Major red flag if you ask me. While Kia was setting up for the makeup session, little Andy asked to see the pool. Judy reportedly said she'd take Andy once the makeup was done, but then told Shea to take the child instead. A few minutes later, Andy came back to the room, then left again. Kia thought Shea was still watching Andy, but about 15 minutes later, Shea came back without the child. When Kia rushed to the pool, it was already too late. Now here's where it gets really messy. In response to the lawsuit, Judy and her team tried to pin all the blame on Shea faster than you can say, "Not it." They argued that Shea wasn't even on the job for Kaleidoscope at the time, trying to wash their hands of any responsibility. Judy even filed a motion saying she owed no duty to Andy. Talk about cold! But the drama doesn't stop there, bestie. After this tragic incident, Shea and Judy's friendship went up in flames like a dumpster fire. And then, Judy goes and names her son with Brat, true legend. Now, why is this a big deal, you ask? Well, hold on to your edges because this tea is about to snatch them. Shea has 2 sons named True and Legend. Coincidence? Chilly, I think not. Many people see this as Judy's way of being petty and trying to assert dominance over her ex-bestie. It's like she's saying, I can take your sons' names and there's nothing you can do about it. Talk about messy with a capital M. Shea didn't take this lying down, though. She fired back on social media, basically telling Judy to back off and stop messing with her kids' names. She even threatened to expose Judy's evil ways. The plot thickens, y'all. But wait, there's more. Allegedly, Judy's got a whole history of scamming that would make a con artist blush. We're talking insurance fraud, setting up ex-girlfriends to take the fall for her schemes, and even sabotaging a book that could have exposed her shady past. It's like she's the mastermind of a real-life heist movie. Now, with all this tea spilling about Judy, you'd think Brat would be sitting pretty in this situation. But hold up, because our girl's got some skeletons rattling in her own closet. Remember when Brat got into that fight at a Georgia nightclub over VIP seats? Chile? She reportedly hit a woman over the head with a firearm. The victim needed 6 stitches, and Brat ended up pleading guilty to reckless conduct. She got slapped with community service, a fine, and probation faster than you can say VIP section. But that's not all, folks. Brat also had a run-in with a waitress named Shayla Stevens at Studio 72, a nightclub owned by Jermaine Dupri. Apparently, Brat attacked Shayla unprovoked, hitting her with a rum bottle. This incident landed Brat in some serious hot water. We're talking a 3-year prison sentence, probation, community service, and mandatory anger management classes. Yikes. Shayla didn't let this slide, though. She sued Brat, claiming she suffered brain damage, permanent scarring, and nerve damage. The poor girl's career as a professional cheerleader and actress was cut short because of her injuries. And get this, Brat still hasn't paid the millions she was ordered to pay Shayla. Talk about adding insult to injury. So here we are with 2 women who've both got more baggage than an airport carousel. On one side, we've got Judy, allegedly leaving a trail of scammed people and hurt children in her wake. On the other, we've got Brat, with a history of violence that's harder to shake than glitter at a craft party. Now the big question is Judy's alleged evil nature what caused the rift between her and Brat? And should Brat really be the one throwing stones when her own house is made of some pretty fragile glass? It's like watching a real-life soap opera, besties. We've got alleged scams, tragic accidents, petty petty name-stealing and violent outbursts. It's enough drama to fill a whole season of reality TV. But here's the thing, y'all. While it's easy to get caught up in all this juicy gossip, we've got to remember that there are real people involved here. There's a child who tragically lost their life, families who've been hurt, and now a little boy caught in the middle of his mom's messy split. At the end of the day, we can only hope that both Brat and Judy will put their differences aside and focus on what's really important, the well-being of their son. Because no matter how much tea gets spilled, that little boy deserves parents who can co-parent peacefully. So, what do you think, besties? Is Judy really as evil as the rumors suggest? Should Brat be exposing all this dirt? Or is she just as guilty? And most importantly, do you think these two can put aside their messy past for the sake of their child? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for all the latest and greatest celebrity tea. Remember, I'll be here, keeping my ear to the streets and my eyes on the tweets, ready to spill all the piping hot gossip. Until next time, this is Hot Gossip signing off. Stay fabulous, stay curious, and stay tuned for more juicy drama. Goodbye!